Hey everyone, if you're facing some really challenging things lately, if you're under a lot of pressure, especially just to overcome something or achieve something or just simply getting through the day, I just want to encourage you today. Lean into Jesus. Choose faith over fear. And if your faith comes through being afraid, through anxiety, and your faith is only the size of a mustard seed, which, by the way, a mustard seed is said to be the size of a person's pinky. So that's not really big at all. Don't let this discourage you. Instead, let it encourage you, because Jesus even said himself that, even if you have the faith of a mustard seed, you can still move mountains. But don't be afraid to have faith and come before Jesus just like that. I need your help. Uh, Lead me, show me what to do, and don't be afraid to listen. That's one thing I have to remind myself of, quite often. We've been just encountering a lot of challenges lately as a family, and especially the last few days. And, I've been seeing how Jesus has been leading us through a little bit at a time. But it's funny because the miracles, you wouldn't think they're miracles, but in a way they are, because things have worked out in remarkable ways. And I'm not going to say it's perfect. I'm not going to say that it's not difficult or anything like that. But even in those challenges, under that pressure, under those things where you're just feeling really, really hard pressed and fighting through those things, Jesus is still working. And, he can work in your situation too. He can work in your heart and in your mind as he's working in mine. So I wanted to come on here and just really encourage someone with that today. So, and just know that if you struggle with this, if this is where you're at, if this is you, know that you're not alone. Know that you're welcome here. I'm learning too, and Jesus is working in my heart and in my mind too. And he is making ways through. I mean, it's tough sometimes when we're that strapped for time and pressure and under that much pressure and weight and things, but Jesus is working a way through. And so I just want to come on here just to encourage him with that today, just to know that you're not alone, and to know that, he has good for you. He loves you, and you can trust him. His way is infinitely better than ours. And it'll be in ways that will really be surprising. That's been my experience over the last 47 or so years of walking with Jesus and learning to walk closer with Jesus. And so I just wanted to come on here and just share this for someone, to be a blessing. Watch with expectant faith to see what he's going to do as you seek to place your trust and your faith in him, and don't be afraid to come before him, if things aren't perfect, if you're really stressed out or under pressure or whatever. So this is you. Just wanted to give that encouragement to you today. And if someone else needs to hear this today, feel free to share this. Feel free to share it for them. Maybe it could be a blessing to them too. So, and if this video or anything here has been a blessing to you, feel free to share or like it. Share or like anything on this channel. Subscribe to the channel if you want. You're welcome here. And if you want to check out some free resources of things that I write, maybe it could meet you where you're at. I tend to write more with a poetic voice, so it might not seem like something that might be a blessing, but maybe it'll meet you where you're at. So I'll put the web address to my blog in the description below if you want to check that out. No pressure. Just want to offer some free resources to someone today. So thank you for being here, and thank you so much for your support. Have a great day.